It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go from Kansas City. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first down.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yo, hey, 43. Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Roquan Smith. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Here's Wallace to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on his turn before being forced out of bounds. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This throw right is taken in by Proctor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. He'll look to throw. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Smith. He's got space inside the 25. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
They're trying to punch it in with Smith. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, KC. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. A first down throw for Jackson. It's made there left side by Walker. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
On first and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And the Raven first down.
Again, it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. Jackson up top again. To the goal line and in. Head Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
2 yards on the pickup.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Yellow. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Yellow. 180.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. 3rd and a yard.
Yellow. 180.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. Off the play fake. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Jackson going to keep this one himself, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second down, Jackson. This one caught it before.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. Finding room across midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. Pick up of 46 yards.
Easy.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Yellow. 43.
Here's Mahomes. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Tyler Luke taking off for Baltimore.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Yellow. How's the blue lady? Watch out!
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
43! 43! There's a lot, right? Attack! Watch out!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
15! Watch out!
Toss, it is Smith running right. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Yellow! I don't need to. Attack! Watch out!
To throw is Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here goes 15! 57! I don't need to. There's a lot, 80! 15!
Here's Mahomes. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
No timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
We changed it. Ready!
Back near his goal line. Jackson. Flush to his right. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Third and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. Here's first and 10. Now it's Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
13.
Jackson now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up third and real long. Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Yellow, yellow. Argo blue, lady. Yellow. Listen.
On first down here, it's Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Yellow. Argo
First and 10
blue.
at the 47-yard line.
15, 15.
Mahomes on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is brought in. And he's in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Their own 29-yard line.
DC, ready? No, we changed it.
On first and 10, Jackson escaping to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This returnable for Wallace. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Ready?
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Jackson looking to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Down the sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On the handoff, it's Smith. He's inside the 30. And he's got another one. Rashad Smith. Touchdown, KC. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Chiefs are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's not going to be able to get away. The good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
45 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, Ridley.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown Chiefs. That is second TD catch of the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will go up by 7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable for Wallace. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Bateman is the motion man. Now, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. Lamar Jackson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. Baltimore. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. Come back. Attacking. Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Jackson on the run to the right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions,
now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Attack!
First down throw, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he will score! Dave Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will go up by 7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. Down the left sideline. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now third and goal coming up.
Attack it. Yellow. 6.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Yellow. 480.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal.
Hey, yellow, hey, go. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. 15.
Now Mahomes. And that is caught on 4th and goal. They got it. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This returnable for Wallace. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Of the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. Jackson. Rolling right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check.
This is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 43, here's second and 3.
The 43-yard line.
Now a run with Smith. And And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 57.
To throw is Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Easy, come back.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to grab a late lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Moving to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Drew Tranquill getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Now on second and long. Here's Jackson. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They still have all three timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And this is a touchdown. They was not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And this is going to be a touchdown. What a shocking finish. There are no flags, and this game is over.
Doesn't it feel like we go weeks at a time, Mike, without a nice return in the kicking game? But now here late in the fourth quarter, he finds a crease, and he hits the hole and doesn't stop until he's celebrating in the end zone.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Yeah, huh?